fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I'm going to ask for a first or third or future first.
But,
play crank.
Trying to see if it's more.
Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Amra. Where you at, Amra?
The ball hooked in the air and intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
By the Eagles.
When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Now a handoff looking right. And he stopped immediately there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
He said, "I'll shoot you with this for Solomon."
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Nothing.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run here with McFarland. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On the ground, it's McFarland. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Davion Taylor there to bring him down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the off season, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And he finds the tight end, Reed.
I don't know what the bananas. Chill out. Don't even take a fork, bro. Don't take nothing. God damn, you about to give up, motherfucker.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Fuck, don't let that boy fuck his team up.
Clock rolling as we get the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st down, McFarland. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
The ball carrier.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jake Elliott set to kick
So
off.
all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
13 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
But you know what, Erica? That's crazy because when the last time has she had somebody that even like a boyfriend?
On first down, Peyton. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He was tackled.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Wow, look at the city was in.
On the run, it's Peyton. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First down, Philadelphia.
These two teams all tied after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. He's crossing. He's checking cross.
Running it here with Peyton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going. Going to give this time to the tailback.
So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
House right now. You should be doing that right now anyway.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
I'm ready.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on
ready.
3rd
Rob,
and 6.
get out there.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history, and you'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise him? Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's McFarland, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
1 on the play. Makes it 3rd and 17.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take it for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love hip-hop because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down
I'm about to
run
go
goes
over there
backwards.
myself one day and just chill with him and get the fuck up on him. Like, get the fuck up. I said, I'm about to go over there and just chill with her one day and snap on her. Like, get the fuck up. Sit the fuck up. Fuck on this dude.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 53 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Eagles 17, Steelers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Get your ass the fuck up.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ban the mini. What we should call it. Ban the mini. What that mean? Ban the mini.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Davion Taylor with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Man, he want a 4-5 that big? I gotta move his feet up.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Yeah, I'm still going to it with the players. Yeah.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Over 1st and 10.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Running with McFarland.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it up.
Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece.
Good. That ties the game at 17.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
7-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
Turnover differential.
without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
3rd down.
And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago, and it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And some room to work. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Big stop.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Kill, kill, kill. You got time. You got time. You got time right there.
They'll run now with Peyton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because...
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
My, oh, my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now. Twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Still going.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd.
Yeah, basketball practice.
3rd down.
No, it's basketball practice. They doing some type of testing at 8 o'clock. So should be here about like 9:15.
3rd and 11. And some extra depth to the secondary here. They're in the dime.
I was gonna say, I know you see me doing that shit, but you do. No, y'all ain't used to, bro. I'm like, what?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
As soon as you open the refrigerator, that's where he went?
When you talk
Or
about
closet?
big moments in this game, but plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And
For no reason. He just be doing that shit to be like, now. Fuck that, I'm going in there. I know. Then he starts snapping and shit.
This time to the tailback. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I know I'm motherfucking shouldn't be in here, but I did. Let me out now.
Sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to
I
abandon
knew
the
she
running
said,
game.
she's like, I left my
would say
brace
keep feeding
home.
the horse,
I needed
and I
it. My
believe
back
it'll
was hurting.
eventually reward them,
And 10
especially
minutes
as we get
later, she
deeper
was
in
in
the
the
game.
different. He was feeling it.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
So imagine, you know how I want to see you got that hard mom, put the camera on at the TV. So the whole thing was, I wanted to give it a
Now a give, it's Peyton. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
I'm like, all right, Mom, take the camera to the right.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
No. Not what I want.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
The bottle right in front of me. It took me 10 minutes to get that bottle.
On the give, here comes Peyton. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
All right, we'll open the cage. All right, we'll open the cage to take him out. They're sitting on top of her bathroom, her bed. And I'm like, I need those ones. She'll pick it up. And I'll be like, Mom, just show me the bottle.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off. The ball comes out. And this is going to get out of bounds. So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually. And they'll hold on to the football as well. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
You know what I mean? Like, so I'm there now.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
God damn, yeah. So you feel nice right now. Yeah.
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now they'll run it on the toss. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard.
This he kept taking him out the bottle like I don't want individual scores,
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Took it out twice. I'm like, bust it over. So I'm gonna put them back in my box. All right.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs. And hopefully take the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
J.J. Watt on the tackle.
He'll look to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 75 yards receiving for him now. And it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now back to throw. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. The best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down.
You gotta go back to work. You done?
I'm working on it.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Hey, yo, hitter.
Flush to his right.
What's good, bro?
Not much.
You feel like doing a real talk with me for real draft?
Inside the 30. And all the way
That's
down
fine.
to the 9.
Did
It's
you
a
just
big
start the game?
play there for the Steelers. 54 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in. and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was
blowing
pretty
you up right
dangerous if he
now,
got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They all trying to
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Niggas think they're going to be raping niggas.
They'll
They
stick
crazy.
with the passing game as he looks to throw. Dance into his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And inside the 5.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to make that up right now. That's
right
a
at
good
the
idea.
3. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll
Rule
be
track,
second
trade
down.
track, RDL trade chat, and RDL rule set. I'm about to start erasing them other ones. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17 out of 20, 31,
bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
It is 32. They don't have 32 people. They got 17.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Yeah, I'm not starting nothing, and nobody better not do nothing. We better not bust the news. Exactly.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over
Look at your
1st
roster.
and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Practice mode.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been rolling
I am
the last
advancing
couple of
for this,
drives,
yeah.
each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get
It's
a
weird as
spot
hell
on the
like
headset
it
now
played
between the head coach and offensive coordinator?
Now I don't understand what that shit's about, bro.
And he loses the football a second time. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Well, that takeaway, partner.
Where my guy go? What's up, kid?
That's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game 31-31. Jake Elliott set to kick.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Fly over there with motherfucking Iron.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The
Hi,
Eagles
Mrs.
take over
Iron
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mrs. Iron hollering. Mrs. Iron hollering. Congratulations. Congratulations.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll run on 1st down. Peyton, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
You got that joke, you got my last one. I don't know. You ain't give me
You gotta test. You gotta eat the ass first.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
Man,
there
oh,
he
you
is,
got
and they
stalker.
passed him off to each defender.
Well, who?
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 points so far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
They looking for you. You ain't see the message pop across the screen saying man though?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I said you can't lock it down there until you eat her ass. Bro, then you know.
Not eating no ass, man. I probably done ate that shit about a million times already.
Just got better. All right, you're
You gotta
exactly
eat my
right. Hasn't been his
ass.
best in terms of yardage. But that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
I know you let a girl eat your ass before you little nasty shit. That's that type of shit. Hit her into. My nigga hit her into that type of
back
shit.
to him on first down.
They got the pink Kyle's uniforms, okay.
It's a gain of 13.
Where they getting all this money for them fucking uniforms, man? Mike always robbing
I mean, they moved the
motherfuckers.
bell 3 times with passing.
Man, this nigga on.
Guess what?
Fuck you talking about?
He has not
He
been
on.
neglected. Nice little burst
Oh,
right
my
there.
God.
Said it's all good.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Into the secondary again. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend.
Not
Sure that he's right.
hiring.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. There's some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah, so again, man. He's soft himself.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Down to the 25. Number 5. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We're gonna be good.
Now they try the right side here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Eagles first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Good.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Debo's staying too. Come get Thomas. He on the block.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble and gets him a 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
I'm about to go real quick, bro. 2 minutes.
Dooney.
What's up?
He's back to throw. And
Yeah,
that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
It's beneath you.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
See who you got.
He's going to let it fly. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for, but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football. Real football. Not preseason football. When we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play. And maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the front line fine guys from the
What
first
you mean?
listen.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, but now I'm listening to you. So for Philadelphia, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they
Oh, nah, I'm
obviously
about
fall
to
to
make, I'm about to make
0-1
D
with
Hop
the
a
defeat.
monster over there,
And they'll get
man.
a
He about to be
chance
the
to
best receiver
redeem
in the league.
themselves at home
No
next
motherfucker talking
week.
shit. Motherfucker talking shit.
That'll do it for us.
Bro,
I'm Brandon
listen,
Gaudin
dog.
alongside Charles
Shut
Davis.
him,
Thanks to our
shut,
entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time.
Think
So
about
long,
it.
everybody.
Think about it, man. Man, think about it, dog. It's a video game. He has all of the best attributes that you need. With Isabella and Kirk, you're gonna have to double Isabella over the top, playing with your best corner, because he burning the shit out of your ass. You cannot play D Hop 1-on-1, especially not in the red zone. All that's really half the league, really. Shit. Exactly, but shit, you know, it's always cover 3, cover 2 beaters. You know what I mean? Unless you manually using somebody. And I think I got 3 receivers, you know what I mean, that work well for me. Plus with Kyler Murray escapability, you know what I mean, it's gonna be trouble. All I'm missing, yeah. Well, so exactly. I guarantee you, even in this league and other leagues, you never had a person to get D Hop and just play with him, right? Because like, he didn't have the speed. Everybody wants speed, right? So when he played for the Texans, everybody wanted to play with Cooks and Fuller. You know what I mean? So, get him the ball. bro, bro, he about to be the slant king, the out king, the go get it king. Like, yeah.
They're back.
But see, yeah, nah, man. But the only reason why I really got the card was because everybody, like, at the beginning, they were like, yeah, the Cards was the one of the worst teams to play with in Madden. Like, what? They got pieces. They got pieces. Yeah, yeah. Uh, oh nah. Well, shoot, most of their corners don't have speed. Really, honestly, to be honest with you, you know what I mean. But yeah, yeah. But then they got